What's up? Today I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to prepare for tournaments and how to, deal with your nerves. It's pretty normal to get nervous, and I get that. I've done this for like 8 years. Number one, look over your bracket path a couple days before. The reason this being is you'll kind of get an idea of who your opponent will be and what character they play. In the tournament websites, sometimes you'll actually see their past results and what character they play. So it'll kind of give you some knowledge, to keep in mind on who you're going to be playing against. Number two, always get some good rest the day before a tournament. Some brackets will start at 10 o'clock in the morning. And sure, when you get to your hotel and hang out with your friends, I get it, everyone wants to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning. But the only downside is that if you do that, your mindset is going to be super exhausted enough to when you play that 10 a.m. bracket, you are going to be tired as hell. That's not going to help your game plan by any way. So always a good night's sleep prior to tournament and the whole weekend. Eating wholesome foods throughout the weekend. So let's say your bracket starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, kind of going back to what I said earlier about the sleeping. Well, you want to have a good healthy breakfast before bracket. I'll have usually something like a bagel with cream cheese or, a banana or orange juice. Something that'll keep, electrolytes in you and also enough, in your body to keep you energized before your bracket, and it'll last for a few hours. 3 to 4 at most, I think. So now that you're all slept really well and have a good breakfast and ready for the bracket, this is where people get really nervous. So one thing I like to do before bracket is, take a big deep breath. Exhale. And I do that 3 to 4 times, and what this allows you to do is kind of calm your nerves down a little bit and gets you into the zone. Now, you might feel nervous a little bit at first, and again, that is totally normal, but the more tournaments that you go to and you keep doing these techniques, guess what? All those nerves are going to go away because you've done this multiple times. Another piece of advice I can give you guys is when you're about to play a bracket and you're about to play against your opponent, remember the one thing to keep in mind is only focus on you and your match. I have seen multiple times from others, and myself included, where I'll overthink about, am I gonna lose already? Or am I gonna make top 32? Or am I gonna scuff out on top 32? Here's the problem. If you think about those things too far in advance, guess what? You lost your game plan. And with the amount of practice that you put in for the past few days prior to tournament, remember, hold on to that and write down some notes because those will come in handy. I've also gotten asked this a bunch of times where people ask, how do you control your nerves on the big stage whenever you go up on stream? And the simple answer is, guys, sure, if you go up on a big stage, it might be a little terrifying because it's, you're elevated off the ground. But one thing to keep in mind is when you walk up on that stage, you're just playing on another setup. You're just playing on another tournament setup. The only difference is just it's on a stage. One game at a time. Remember, it's just what's in front of you and one match at a time. So to recap on what we just went over, number one, look at your bracket path a week in advance. Number two, sleep very well the night before. Number three, wholesome foods. Number four, the breathing technique. And number five, focus on you and your bracket. Thank you for watching, and I hope my tip guide was very helpful for you guys. And if it was, if you ever go to a tournament and you've learned a little bit from this, let me know. Hopefully I can help out in any sort of way.